You have heard the popular saying that money is the root of all evil, but without money, many church projects, mission, and ministry will be on hold. Why is the subject of money controversial in the church? Serving God with money and serving God and mammon is becoming a dilemma in the church. Which of them should believers follow? Most Christians struggle with money, and yet the Bible teaches that believers will exercise dominion in this world. However, that isn't what we see play out, as majority in control of the world system are not Christians. Does this suggest a contradiction in the Bible about believers ruling and reigning in this world? It almost seems to appear that serving God as a Christian diligently can be slow, while people of other faith believe and practice are rewarded quickly, especially those that consult with satanic or occultic powers. Even in biblical teachings, prosperity doesn't happen suddenly, but depends on laws, principles, and practice that many Christians are yet to come to terms with. Hence the controversy about tithing to prosper that gets believers confused as to why they tithe and yet still struggle financially. Have you wondered why the church is losing people to accepting money rituals, and yet the church is supposed to be the ground pillar of truth, therefore attract both the young and old? The scripture gives us insight into what transpired when there was a power shift after the fall of man. God originally gave man, Adam, authority, but was lost during the fall of man in the Garden of Eden as a result of disobedience. Satan became the god of this age, and to this day, even with the triumphant victory of Jesus Christ on the cross and his resurrection, Satan still holds sway to the resources of this world and parades himself as the god of this world. But are believers ever going to fulfill scriptures of reigning and ruling in this life? It becomes obvious that it will take knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to dislodge Satan's reign in this world. But when will a larger percentage of believers attain such status to use authority like the Bible teaches? As I speak, many believers are losing faith and settle to serve the god of Mammon. Unfortunately, the church apparently is yet to attain adulthood in a spiritual sense. And one of the mandates of the church is to perfect the saints. It is important to